Aloha, good morning. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. I'm Evan. This is Terra. We're here in Manoa in the living room. We're welcoming you to our weekly live yoga classes. Roll out your mat, come join us. Let's have a fantastic practice. We will find ourselves in a comfortable seated position, cross-legged with a long spine. No tension in the knees. If you gotta let your legs out or find a opposite cross, a way to sit comfortably for a few moments with the palms resting onto the knees. You can soften the gaze, close the eyes momentarily. Encounter our sacred breath and breathing right at the nostrils. Let's shift our awareness simply to the breath, where it enters and exits the body. Awareness of breath alone draws us deeper into our awareness. We'll trust this breath to be our guide for the hour or so long practice. Continue to go back to the breath as the teacher, as the guide. Careful not to move too far or too fast in any given moment. Moving with the breath. And with the breath as our guide, we'll start this morning's practice with a round of Pranayama. It's a breath retention exercise. Prana meaning life force energy. Yama is a retention. We do Kapalabhati breath. Skull shining breath is a forceful exhalations through the nostrils. Passive inhalation to follow. On the forceful exhale, the belly button will press back towards the spine. Again, passive inhalation to follow. You can keep the eyes closed. Take an inhale. And let's begin. Exhale. 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 Continue. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Kumbha, take a deep inhale. Can swallow and hold the breath in. Shoulders to ears, chest to chin, engage the perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in. Slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. Do a second round of Kumbha, breath retention. See if you can hold a little bit longer, gazing to the center of the mind stuff. Inhale. Engage the holds. Holding breath without any tension. When you're ready, slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. Allow the eyes to come open and the head to remain still. Bring the yoga warm up into the eyes, stretching the eyes. Take an inhale. The exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another inhale. The exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale. The exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale. The exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Okay, instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Right hand comes up, shoulder height, fingertip in line with the eye. Not too high, not too low. Bring all the focus onto the fingertip and slowly bend the elbow. Fingertip to nose without blinking. Deepening concentration as we slowly extend back out. Gazing beyond. Once again, focus on the finger, bend the elbow, move slowly, no blinking, all the way to the tip of the nose and slowly extending back out. Gazing beyond. And one last time, focus on the finger, move slowly, no blinking, to the nose and slowly extending back out. Beautiful. Let's release the hands, palms together. A little rub in the palms, bring some heat, energy, friction, and prana into the palms, warming up. And then slowly palming of the eyes, right hand over the right eye, left hand, left palm over the left eye. No light coming in here. A gentle massage of healing energy into the eye sockets. Rods and the cones, the retina, receiving the healing vibrations from the palm. Let's see if we can slow down the breath. And slowly release, interlace the palms, press the palms away, and all the way up overhead. And stretch the side body, keep the sit bones down. And then extend the elbows, press the palms, chin tucks slightly. We'll do Ujjayi, ocean breathing, air passing the epiglottis, slight constriction in the back of the throat. So audible inhalations and exhalations, please. Slowly release. Back of the hands are going to come to touch. Turn the palms down to interlace the finger. Yoga coming into the arms here. Slowly, to your degree of flexibility, roll the arms in, up, and over. Listening to the sound of our breath as we go. Warming up the elbows, warming up the wrists. Fingers, the joints of the fingers. Key to the pose, smile on the face. Slowly release, then we'll switch. Left comes up over the right. This side may feel a little bit different. Go again, once again, to your degree as we roll the arms over and out, warming up and continuing to breathe as we do. And slowly release, can shake out the hands, extend the legs in front, heels down, toes up, Dandasana, staff pose. Lift the heart, you can place the hands, claw or palms down at your sides. Long spine. Once again with the toes up, we'll do toe cranks. Squeezing the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold, and release. Right leg up over the left. Interlacing the toes now, similar to the way that we did with the hands. If you can get 1 toe, it'd be amazing. 2 toes, fantastic. 3 toes, terrific. 4 toes, maybe the 5th toe. You get all 5 toes would be great. When you get the toes, even if you have just 1 toe, activate that marma point between the toes. We can squeeze the toes for 3, squeezing, 2, and 1. Release. Same thing over on the other side. Once again, may feel a little different over here. See if you can interlace 1 toe, amazing. 2 toes, perhaps a 3rd toe, 4th toe, big toe. Even if you get just 1 toe, smile on the face, no hands here. It's activating the sciatic nerve all the way up to the hip. Keep squeezing the toes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Heels down once again, yoga into the ankles, forward, release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and hold. Clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the yoga up into the knees, interlacing the hands across the elbows, lift the chest, rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch legs now, yoga into the opposite knee, grab underneath, sit tall, rotate for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Coming all the way up to the front of the mat, bringing the yoga into the quadriceps, large muscles of the legs. Right heel is in, left foot is back. Moving slowly, please. Left knee is down, hip is down. Slowly start to walk the hands back to your degree of flexibility. Taking your time, listening to your body, staying with the breath as we go through the postures. Maybe one elbow, perhaps both elbows. Maybe you have the privilege to lay the head flat and come to the top of the head. Breathing deeply as we go. Maybe you have the opportunity to lay the entire spine flat, and if you do, the arms extend up and over the head, grabbing opposite hands or elbows. Once again, left knee down, tailbone down. Using the breath, deepen the relaxation for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release elbows to the earth. Come on back up, same thing on the other side, warming up on the left legs now. Left heel is in, right leg is back. Toes point flat in the back. So for many of us, this is our pose. We got to listen to the body. Just start to walk back, and if you can just sit and kind of hold here, take a couple breaths, maybe coming to one elbow and the other. You may notice this side's a little different than the other side, just honoring your body in its asymmetrical forms. Slowly topping the head to the earth, entire spine, if you've got the privilege, with the arms extended all the way up and overhead. Once again, listen to your body, listen to your breath. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release elbows to the earth. Coming all the way up to a standing position. Feet are together. Take your time as you come up. Feet are together. Fingertips pointing down to the earth. Crown is lifting. Can close the eyes momentarily. Can feel ourselves grateful to be standing on this beautiful Mother Earth. Earth planet. Swirling around the solar system. So grateful for our time on this planet. So grateful also for the sun, the sunshine, the life force, life-giving energy to all the living things on the planet. Can bring into our mind's eye a beautiful sunset that we've seen recently. Saffron glow going down on the horizon, just the beautiful night sky lighting up, reflecting and refracting all the beautiful colors of the spectrum. Contemplate our personal relationship to the sun. We'll do Surya Namaskar as a salutation, offering to this amazing sun. Do 12 poses together, linking breath and movement. Allow eyes to come open, take a deep inhalation. On the exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, the arms come up overhead, can reach the arms, lift up. exhaling breath, hinge and fold from the hips. Placing the hands, fingertips in line with the toes. Bend the knees if we need. It's our first stretch of the morning. No overstretching here. Key to the pose is our breath. Long, slow, steady inhalations and exhalations. If you've got the privilege to place the fingertips in line with toes, you can press the palms to the earth. And release the weight of the head to hang heavy. Lift the belly button up off the thighs and down. Crown of the head extending down also towards the toes. Backs of the knees are straightening. Tailbone lifting up to the heavens. Stay with the breath. Bend the knees. Left leg back, left knee down. Shavasana, Equestrian Pose. Lift the chest, sink the hips. Can lift the gaze forward and up. Fingertips down, shoulders down and back, and squeeze the shoulder blades together as we gaze up towards the ceiling. Front foot in line with the front knee. You can soften those front toes, put a smile on the face. Rear foot and knee press into the earth, keep lifting the chest. And place the hands. Turn the back toes, step back, Volcano. Body shaping like a mountain here, mountain pose, hands and feet shoulder distance apart. Spread the fingertips, press the palms. Drive the inner elbows towards one another. You can drop the chin to the chest, make some space in the shoulder blades. Lengthening the muscles of the rib cage, the intercostalis muscles are extending. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, the belly button. You come up towards the ceiling, tailbone coming up towards the heavens. Body shapes like a V here, looking like Mount Everest. See if we can press both knees back evenly to the earth, or knees evenly back to the wall. Heels coming down, heels pressing down evenly to the earth. Our breath, you can listen to the sound of the breath. Exhaling breath, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 hands, 2 knees, chest and chin on the earth. Can claw the hands close to the body, elbows coming up to the heavens. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, tailbones up, chin slightly forward, gazing Nasikara Mudra down at the tip of the nostrils. Audible inhalations and exhalations with the butt and tail up, please. Point the toes, release the hands, and go into Cobra Pose. Or if you're just warming up, you can bring the elbows in line with the shoulders and try Sphinx Pose. Press the hips down, lift the belly, lift the chest, can lift the gaze. Press the palms, pull the body forward slightly as you point the toes down and back. Once again, we'll place the hands in line with the shoulders. Press back, Volcano, mountain pose. Once again, body's warming up here. Stay with the sound of the breath. Bring yoga for the organs in here. Take a deep inhalation. On the exhale, open the mouth, let all the breath go. And with no breath in, up, down, up, down, up, down with the belly button. Belly button down, going up and down. Nice gentle massage for the organs. Try a few more. Then when you're ready, slowly release the movement. Return the breath. Left foot forward, right knee down. Shavasana on the other side. Once again, hips are sinking down. Chest and chin are lifting up. Fingertips down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Soften those front toes in line with the front knee. Keep a smile on the face. Press the back knee and toes into the earth as you lift a little bit higher. Continuing to breathe. Let's place the hands in line with the front foot on exhaling breath. Feet are together. Backs of the legs are long here. Weight of the head hangs heavy. Crown the head down in the direction of the toes. You've got the privilege to have the hands next to the feet and press the palms to the earth. If the palms are on the earth, you can bend the elbows. Bending the elbows, pulling the body slightly closer together. Once again, tailbone up to the heavens. Slow, steady breath. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. And release the palms to the sides. Close the eyes momentarily. Continue with the second round of Surya Namaskar, linking breath and movement. 12 poses, 12 breaths. Take an inhale, eyes open. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. Shavasana. Place the hands, left leg back. Exhaling, mountain pose. No breath, knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Come on down. Inhale, we'll try Cobra. Press the hands, hips down, lift the heart from the tops of the toes. Exhaling, breath, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale, Shavasana. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands heart level. Great job, yogis. Release the palms to the sides. Close the eyes. Momentarily visualizing now that other amazing celestial force in our field. Beautiful moon. We've developed beyond a crescent moon. We're in a waxing phase of the moon. The moon is increasing its visibility to us. Silvery sinew of the moon, controlling, affecting all the tides of the oceans, the streams, and rivers. Similarly affecting the human aquarium, the fluids, the plasmas, the bloods, the waters of our body. Brain made of mostly water. Moon exerting a tremendous influence on our mental tides, phases. We dedicate Chandra Namaskar, salutation to the moon, the intention to make the mind the very best friend. Changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take a deep inhale, open the eyes. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands. Body starting to warm up, moving through the grankies, the blockages. You may notice the backs of the legs are straightening more. You get a little more bend in the elbows. Crown of the head closer to the toes. Continue to breathe smoothly. In the forward folds, please, as we deepen our warm-ups. Bend the knee, left leg back, left knee down, hands together at heart level. Inhale, arms up and overhead. No hard and fast rules here. It can stay in a steeple or just release the palms. Shoulder distance, reach the hands. Keep reaching the hands to the heavens as you sink the hips down to the earth. You can shift the gaze up to the ceiling. Chandrasana here. Body shaping like a crescent moon. The whole back side of the body shapes like a crescent moon. Soften those toes. Keep a smile on the face. Place the hands. Exhaling breath. Right leg is back. Once again into Volcano mountain pose. Pressing hands and feet evenly down, shoulder distance apart. Lifting tail to the heavens. Next exhalation. Come on down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale once again into Cobra. Point the toes, press the palms. To your degree of flexibility here, no overstretching, listening to the body. If you can breathe gently, continue to lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the shoulders back. Turn the tops of the toes, extend the arms and legs, tailbone coming up to the heavens. Once again, mountain pose. Left leg forward, right knee down, hands are at heart level. Inhaling breath, arms all the way up overhead. Front knee stays in line with the front foot. Careful not to let that knee splay out side to side. Keep the knee coming towards the midline. Back foot and knee press into the earth. Keep the arms extended, fingertips reaching. Looking up to the heavens. Chandrasana. Crescent moon position. You place the hands. Exhaling, breath, feet together. Backs of the legs once again are lengthening here. Let's spend a few breaths in the forward fold. Pressing knees back evenly. Pressing forehead in the direction of the shins. If you've got the privilege to have the palms on the earth, you can bend the elbows once again. If you've got the elbows bent and the body's real close together, you can turn the hands, fingertips back towards the heels and pull the body even closer together. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Close the eyes momentarily. Preparation for a second round of Chandra Namaskar. Once again, we'll link movements, 12 postures with 12 breaths. Inhaling, taking the eyes open. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hand. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana, arms up. Place the hands. Left leg back. Exhaling breath, mountain pose. No breath, knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Come on down. And then inhale, Cobra. Exhale, a mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana, crescent moon. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, coming up. Reaching up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Release the palms, fingertips to our sides. Close the eyes momentarily. You can notice the transformative quality of these practices on consciousness and the awareness of the inner physiology. You can notice the heart beating, pumping healthily. You can feel the auricles and the ventricles of the heart. You may notice some tingling in the fingers, the toes, the capillaries. Capillaries in the skull are vibrant, fresh life force energy circulating through every cell in our entire being. So grateful for this amazing circulation of life force. Let's allow eyes to come open. Inhale, hands come to heart level. posture of the morning, chair pose, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, sit the butt and tail down and back like we are sitting into, you guessed it, a chair. Butt and tail are back. Elbows are straight, fingertips reach. Sit down a little bit further. Natural curve of the low back. Keep lifting the heart, straightening the arms. You can gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep the head and neck still, please. Sit down a little further. You can lift the toes. Lift the toes to sit down for 3. Breathing deeply. 2. Straightening the arms, sitting down. 1. Slowly release. Interlace the palms together back behind us. Dvikoasana. This is the double angle. Squeeze the shoulder blades, legs together. Inhale, exhale, hinge, and fold. Once again in a forward fold here, this time with the arms extending up to the heavens overhead. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Forehead in the direction of the shins. Crown to the toes, tailbone to the heavens. Breathing deeply, please, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release hands back to the low back. Inhale, exhale, hands heart level. We'll continue to move through the chair series here. Twisted chair, bring some fresh energy into the stomach. Take an inhalation. On the exhaling breath, sit down and back. Left elbow over to the edge of the right thigh. Hook the left elbow. Namaste, hands over to the right side wall. Keep lifting the right elbow. Turn the head and neck perhaps in the direction of the ceiling. Sit down a little further. Belly button is coming across the thighs here. Knees together, feet together. If you'd like to stay right there, please do so. If you want to go to the next phase, open up. We may. Left fingers in line with right toes. Right arm up to the ceiling. Keep reaching that right hand. Turning the head and neck to the ceiling without any tension in the neck. If you'd like to move to a bind, you may. Continuing to breathe for 3, 2, 1, and slowly these hands come back to heart level. Smile on the face. We'll bring some fresh vibrancy into the liver now. Take an inhalation. On the exhaling breath, sit down. Right elbow over to the left thigh. Hook the thighs. So knees together, belly button across, head and neck turn. No tension in the head or the neck. Nice gentle massage for the brain stem. Keep breathing deeply here. If you'd like to move to the next phase of the asana sequence, right hand in line with left toes, left arm up to the ceiling. Keep the knees together once again. Belly button coming down and across. Head and neck turn up towards the ceiling without tension. Once again, massaging the brain stem. Like to move to a bind, left hand to the low back. Right hand up off the floor to grab the left wrist. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release, hands come back to heart level. Release the palms, take a step back, and we'll move in the direction of table pose. Arms coming all the way up and overhead. Extending the arms up, feet together. Take an inhalation. On the exhale, hinge and fold the body forward. Extend the arms. A lot of energy here from tailbone out through fingertips. Elbows are straight. Shoulders are strong. Gaze is down. Stay strong in the belly. With a flat back, the belly button stays up. Breathing deeply. Strong legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come to heart level. Balance pose. Bend the knees. Right leg up and back. Right sole to the back wall. Straighten the left leg. If you've got no neck or shoulder injury, go ahead and extend the arms to your degree of flexibility. It's okay if we wobble. It's okay if we fall. Work to straighten the arms. Reach the fingers, press the rear heel once again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level, bend the knee, place both hands. Left hand about a foot, foot and a half in front, a little bit out to the side. Right hand's coming up onto the hips. You want to stack the hips, straighten the left leg. Can use a few fingers, use a block on that left hand. This is Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. If you've got the ability, you can reach right hand up to the ceiling. Keep breathing deeply. Left leg is strong. You want to bend the back knee, grab on hand to foot. So you can kick that foot all the way through the hand. Keep lifting the shoulder, gazing towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Ooh. Big opening in the hips there in the half moon. It's early here in Hawaii. Waking things up a little bit. Half moon sequence. Try the same thing on the other side. Hands together at heart level. Start with the balance pose. Take an inhale. Activate the right leg. Lift the left sole up and back. Pendulum the body forward. Body is parallel to the earth. If you've got no injuries, go ahead and extend the arms in front. Straight elbows, fingertips reach. Press the rear heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level, bend the knee. Place both hands for your balance. Right hand in front. This side may be different. Listen to your body. See what you can do differently on this side. Maybe less, then you stretch more. Left hand over to the left hip. For many of us, this is pose. It's easy to balance if you look down. So it's eventually, though, head and neck turn to the side wall. Work through that. If possible, left hand comes up to the ceiling. Keep lifting the left fingertips. Pressing the foot into the wall. Stacking the hips for 3, 2, 1. Can bend the knee. Left hand to left foot. Straighten that right leg once again. And then kick the foot awake and look up over the left shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and deep breath to release. Feet mat distance apart. We'll do tree sequence here. Tree in a hurricane. It's a little breezy out here in Mano. Let's see how well we can flex and bend with these side winds. Hands up overhead. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Take the left hip way out. Straighten the arms. And then bend all the way over to the right side. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gazing up over the left armpit, chest. Keep pulling. 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing, other side. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Right hip comes way off center. Straighten the arms, and then pull over now to the left side. Left shoulder slightly forward. Gazing up towards the right armpit, chest. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands and feet hip distance apart. We'll start to transition to the floor, starting with Pada Hastasana. Hands to feet position. Come all the way down. Find a way to, if your legs are, you need to bend the legs a lot, you can bring the hands back behind the calves. Otherwise, literally hands to feet position. Fingertips coming underneath the toes. Perhaps fingers all the way to the centers of the feet. Perhaps the toes all the way up to the wrists. To your degree of flexibility. Always bend the elbows. Pull the body slightly closer together. Once again, forward fold techniques. Chest to chin, or chest to shins. Crown the head down towards the toes, forehead over towards the shins. Straightening the backs of the legs, breathing deeply. For 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, peace fingers. Gonna grab the big toes. Straighten the backs of the legs now, everybody. Lift the belly, lift the chest. Lift the chin, lift the gaze up towards the front of the room, perhaps the front corner, perhaps the middle of the front wall, perhaps all the way up to the ceiling. Keep stretching the neck, looking up for 3, 2, 1, and release. Place the hands, step back, Volcano, mountain pose. Bend the right knee, press the left heel to the earth. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the earth. Straighten both knees, press both heels evenly down to the earth. Let's keep the right heel down. We're going to lift the left leg up. Straighten the right elbow. Keep lifting that heel back behind us in towards our midline for 3, 2, take an inhale. Exhaling breath, left foot all the way forward in preparation for our warrior sequence. Back foot turns in, 10, 20, perhaps 30 degrees. Glue the pinky toe edge of the back foot. Sink the hips, front thigh in the direction of parallel to the earth. Hands come to heart level. Inhale, arms come all the way up and overhead. No hard and fast rules. Can release the hands. Extend the elbows, extend the fingertips up to the ceiling. Hips down, fingers up. Right shoulder in line with the left. Big toes in line with the front knee. Soften those toes. Once again, put a smile on the face. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. We'll transform ourselves over here into Warrior 2 position. Open up the back foot slightly. Make a little room in the back hip. Turn the palms facing up or down, gazing out at the front fingertips. Arms are parallel to the earth, front thighs parallel to the earth. Sinking a little further into those hips. Becoming a warrior here, transforming, reaching and stretching through the musculature, through the skeletal system, staying active in our concentration. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes to meet the left. Fearless warrior, Advaya Virabhadrasana. Sink a little further. Body shapes a diagonal. Look to keep the chest off the thigh. Keep lifting the heart. Breathing deeply. Smile at the shake in the leg for 3, 2, 1, and release. Left hand to the earth. Right hand to the heavens. Head and neck turn towards the right side wall. Stay strong in the legs. If you want to move to your bind, right hand to the low back. Left hand up off the earth to grab the right fingertips, right wrist. Keep lifting the heart, the Pranayama, lifting the heart space up to the heavens for 3, 2, 1, and release the hands, release the back knee, Kondinyasa. Arm balancing here, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, left leg way out. Left elbow in contact with the left inner thigh. Hands are placed into a push-up position. Great opening in the hips here before we even start. Some of us, this is our pose. For others, we will try the arm balance. Right hip comes in contact with the right elbow. So the body's got to come forward and the left foot's going to come up to do it. Left foot is up, right hip is down. Chin may come down, lift the chin. Straighten the back leg, straighten the back knees. See if you can lift the back toes even for a moment. Lift the chin, lift the toes for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come to meet in Balasana. This is Child's Pose. Forehead resting onto the earth. Palms turn up at our sides. Tailbone down to the heels. Long spine. Natural resting position. Can feel the 2 lungs breathing. 2 beautiful lungs. The lower lobes, middle lobes, and upper lobes. Grateful for this amazing pulmonary respiratory system. Air coming in through the nostrils, down the throat, trachea, and out into the lungs, the beautiful alveoli, the small cellular energy that makes up the beautiful lungs, the inhalations and the exhalations. So grateful for the breath, the amazing energetic transfer of the breath into and throughout the body. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We'll come to meet once again in Volcano, mountain pose. Do similar sequence now, warrior sequence on the other side. Keep the left heel down. We'll go ahead and lift the right leg up and back. Straighten the left elbow, press the left heel to the earth. Lift that right leg a little bit further for 3. 2, take an inhale. Exhaling breath, right leg up and forward. Place the right foot in front, in line with the hands. Lift the hands, sink the hips. Turn the back toes slightly. Sink the hips a little bit further. Body knows the journey here, so if you can sink down a little bit further. Hands come to heart level and inhaling all the way up and overhead. This is Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 position. Once again, stay light in the hips as they sink down. Keep lifting the hands. Gaze is forward and slightly up. Front toes in line with the front knee. Back toes are gripping the mat. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and transforming ourselves into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. Open up that back foot slightly. Open up the rear hip. Sink the hips a little bit further. Arms are parallel to the earth. Gazing out at the front fingertips, building concentration as the muscles and tendons, everything is stretching, activating here. Warrior 2 position for 3, 2, 1. Transforming once again to fearless warrior. Reaching the hands, body shaping a diagonal. Back foot is down. Heart is lifted. Femur is shaken, saying good morning. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth. Left hand to the heavens. Light in the left hand. Keep lifting the left hand. Strong and active in the legs. Warrior angle position. And the left hand comes to the low back. Preparation for the bind. Keep sinking into the hips. Strong in the legs. Right hand can reach to grab that left hand. Heart space lifting up to the heavens. Left shoulder lifts for 3, 2, 1. And release. Back knee, heel toe. Heel toe with the right foot. Right elbow in contact with the right inner thigh. Left hand in line with the right as a push-up position with the hands. Key to the pose, left hip to the left elbow. Right foot's got to come up. Left hip connects, straighten the right foot. Lift the back knee, lift the chin. Perhaps lift the back toes. Straightening the legs, lifting the chin for 3, 2, 1. And release. Come to meet once again in Balasana, Child's Pose. So grateful for the resting of the head in this position. Amazing nervous system, the brain, the right and the left hemispheres of the brain. Very grateful for the brain stem, back of the head, connection point to the amazing spinal cord. Grateful for the spinal cord, all the vertebrae, the discs, central nervous system extending down from the cervical spine, through thoracic spine, down into the lumbar spine. Grateful for the sacrum, the sacroiliac joint, tailbone, the entirety of the nervous system from the base of the spine all the way up into the beautiful, beautiful brain. So grateful for this neural, electrical activity that guides the movements, the senses. Grateful for the brain and spinal cord. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We'll come to meet in tabletop position. Continue to give that brain and spinal cord some attention. Hands and feet shoulder distance apart. Palms in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. We'll do cat and cow. And inhaling breath, tuck the tail. Drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine. Nice gentle massage for the head and neck, all the way into the spine. Once again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine. Forehead in the direction of the tail, pressing together. One more deep and long one like that. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the chest. Keep inhaling. Look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll the spine. Forehead and tailbone coming together like they're going to merge. And let's come to an easy flat back position. Tiger in the jungle here. Right leg is down. Right hand is down. Left hand's coming up to shake my hand. Good morning. We'll lift the right leg up and back to create some balance. Line of energy from rear sole out through front fingertips. Gaze is down. Belly button is strong here. For 3. Breathing deeply. 2. 1. If you'd like to move to the next phase. Left hand to the right foot. Kick the right foot. So lift the back knee. Keep kicking that foot up to the ceiling. Can lift the left shoulder. Little back bend here. Look over the left shoulder if you like. For 3. 2, 1, and release. Hands come back. Same thing on the other side. Right hand up to shake our hands. Good morning. Left leg is up to create some balance. Line of energy from rear sole out through front fingertips. Active in the shoulder, active in the hip. Strong in the belly, breathing deeply. Gaze is down for 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the right, right hand to the left foot. Left arm is straight. Kick rear toes up to the ceiling. Look up and over the right shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Let's come to stand on the knees. We'll do Strassen, Camel Pose. Like the back bends, a lot of energy into the spine right now. Can keep the hips slightly greater than hip distance apart, or knees slightly greater than hip distance apart, toes slightly in. Can come up on the tops of the toes if you need the distance, or just keep that feet flat. Yogi's choice here. Hands on the low back, fingertips pressing down if possible, and then press the hips forward. Squeeze the elbows, lift the chest, lift the belly, keep pushing the hands into the low back, keep lifting the chest. Start to pull back with the heart if possible, pressing the heart forward, one hand to, and the other to the heels to your degree of flexibility. Take your time here, breathing deeply, head and neck. Slowly come to release, press the hips, lift the chest. For 5, small sips of oxygen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back to the low back. Slowly arms in front. Come to meet in Balasana. Nice easy counter pose. Forehead to the earth once again. Nice counter pose. Can tune into the beating of the heart. Boom, 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 boom. Heartbeat. Beautiful sign of life. Been with us since we've been in our mother's womb. 27 days. Started out just like a little thumb. Just a little baby heart. All the way up to the human, full-size human. The heart is now a fist size. So really been our greatest companion, creating the life force impulse within us, the electrical source of the electrical impulse, the beautiful, beautiful heart. Grateful for the chambers, the auricles, and the ventricles of the heart, pumping blood and oxygen throughout the body. Let's inhale, rise up. And we'll come to meet in an easy squatting position. In preparation for our arm balancing, you can hang out in the squat, do some variations, or if you're going to take a break between some poses, you can find yourself into the easy squat. The rest of us going to move in the direction of crow pose, fingertips in front, shoulder distance apart, elbows in contact with the triceps. Go ahead. And then slowly lift the butt and tail. Gaze is slightly forward and not too far down, and the head will come down. So see if you can lift one toe and the other, one foot and the other, maybe tippy toes. Gaze comes slightly forward, maybe both toes up. Balancing, arm balancing. Everyone's giving it a shot. Once again, if you come down, you can come to meet in the easy squat. If you're in the crow and you want to move to the next phase of the asana, turn the gaze down. Bring the top of the head to the earth. You can work with your tripod headstand to your degree of flexibility and expertise, listening to the body. Moving slowly, keeping the cervical spine, safety of the cervical spine preeminent in our practice. Continuing to listen to the body, staying focused. Safety is undoubtedly first here. So once again, we've got the yogi's choice. You can hang in your squat, do some variations there. You can move through your crow pose. You can work into tripod headstand. If you've got your headstand in the room, you can go ahead and continue to stay in the headstand. Otherwise, we're moving in the direction of Sarvangasana. This is the shoulder stand. Got a baggy shirt, you want to tuck it in like me, you may. Otherwise, lay the spine down, roll the legs up. Terra is demonstrating the elbows are tight to the body, palms pressing into the low back here. Toes are all the way up to the ceiling, like you're standing on the top of the ceiling. Use the hands, elbows in close to the body like braces. Help keep ourselves up. Once again, cervical spine in mind. No movement in the head and neck, please, once we've entered the pose. Lactic acid relieving, have the benefit of gravity, moving the blood flow. Heart is taking a bath right now. All this fresh energy from the feet, from the calves and the thighs, rolling easily back into the heart. Flooding the brain with fresh oxygen. Deeply relieving in this posture. Gaze is right between the big toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's spread the legs wide, little variations. As far as they'll go, naturally. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, all the way back and up. Keep the left leg up, right leg coming down, up overhead. Perfectly okay if it doesn't reach the floor. Keep the hands on the low back, please. Head and neck remain still for 3, 2, 1. Right leg is up. This time the left leg comes down all the way up overhead. Stay with the breath for 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Try Hastasana here, plow position. Both legs all the way up and overhead. Once again, mindful not to move the cervical spine from side to side. Gaze may shift into the belly button. Look for the thalamus and the hypothalamus here. And if you've got the privilege to release the hands, interlace the fingers. If the feet aren't on the floor, absolutely no need to do this. Keep the hands right where they're at. Breathing deeply into the plow position, please. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the hands to the sides. Release the vertebra Our vertebra, the back, the spine coming back in contact with the earth. Tailbone comes down. You can activate the belly, bring the legs down. Take your time with the legs extended out in front. Palms turning up to our sides. Can turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Bring the feet together in preparation for Chandrasana, fish pose. Heels together, palms at our sides, real close if possible. Palms underneath the buttocks. Then lift the chest. Take an inhalation, lift the chest all the way up off the mat onto the elbows, top of the head to the earth. Big toes come together, point the big toes. Lower set of teeth comes past the upper set of teeth. Add your fish gills. Keep lifting the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly let the spine back in contact with the mat. Turn the palms to face up once again. Head and neck from side to side and back to center. Take the right knee up in the direction of the right shoulder. Maybe a little spinal twist from here. First, we'll start with a little digestive move. Fingertips to the edges of the shin, perhaps behind the back of the hamstring. Keep pulling the right knee in the direction of the right shoulder. No tension in face. Activating the digestive system here, the ascending colon. Getting a stretch for 3, 2, 1, and release. Right foot up over to the left thigh. Left arm stays up and on it. Right arm out in a T position. Palm can be facing down. Use the left hand to guide the right knee up and over to the left side. Fall over to the left quad. Head and neck turn towards the right shoulder. Few deep breaths, inhaling to bring vitality into the pose. Exhale to bring relaxation. Let's slowly come out of the twist. Left knee is going to come up towards center once again. Release the hands. Press the right foot to the earth. Extend the right leg. This time left knee up in the direction of the left shoulder. Keep the hips straight. Square them off if you need to. Left knee squeezing in the direction of the left shoulder. Nice activation now into the descending colon. Aiding and supporting the healthy digestion, visualizing healthy elimination and digestive process. Left foot up onto the right knee, right hand stays up, left arm out into a T, hand and shoulder down. Use the right hand to guide the left knee over to the right, come over to the right side quad. Head and neck turn to the left. Once again, deep inhalations to inspire the pose. Deep exhalations to relax into the pose. Easy twist. Inhaling breath, let's rise up, straighten out the spine, lift the left knee, place the left foot in contact with the earth, straighten the legs, let's bring the arms up overhead, right hand, right leg, point and stretch, left arm, left leg, point and stretch. Let's put both arms both legs. Take an inhale. Exhaling breath, come on all the way up. Yoga sit up. Finish with some forward folds. Feet out in front, toes up to the ceilings. Once again, staff position. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Crown of the head out in the direction of our toes. If possible, reaching hands to feet. If not, reaching hands to shins or knees. Wherever they fall is fine. Continue to breathe. Extend the belly button out over the thighs. The chest down towards the shins. And once again, the crown towards toes. Breathing deeply, please, in the forward fold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll bend the knees in the direction of the chest in preparation for Navasana. This is boat pose. Lift the chest, extend the legs, turn the palms to face up at your sides. If possible, straighten both legs. Body shapes like a V, gazing out at the big toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, Kapalabhati breath. Forceful exhales. Slowly release, spin around 180 degrees in preparation for corpse pose. This is Shavasana. If you'd like to release the hair bun, grab a blanket. Find something that's going to be most comfortable for you as the ankles and heels and feet flop to our sides. Palms turn to face up at our sides. Eventually, eyes come gently to close. Feeling the weight of gravity in support of the body on the floor. We'll do an active relaxation to deepen our awareness. Lift the right leg, point the right toes, squeeze, flop the right leg. Lift the left toes, point the left leg, squeeze, flop the left leg. Squeeze the buttocks now like you're going to lift the hips up and off, but take the belly button down, down to the earth. Squeeze, relax, release the hips and the midsection. Rib cage now. Inhale, deeply fill the lungs. Exhale, open the mouth. All the breath goes. Fist with the right hand, lift the right arm, squeeze, flop. Fist with the left hand, lift and squeeze, flop. Take the chin in the direction of the chest, keep the skull on the ground, extend the cervical spine, and relax. Turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Simhasana, the lion's breath. Open the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Return the mouth. Soften the jaw. Squeezing all the muscles in the face now. The hairline, temples, eyelids, eyebrows. Make a funny face. Squeeze and relax. And smooth every muscle in our entire face. Entire body now, resolving to remain still as we relax from head to toe. Entire body resolving to remain still as we relax, bone to skin. Entire body resolving to remain still as we completely relax and let go. Shift our attention to our breath and breathing at the nostrils. Engaging, countering the present moment. We'll notice the passing of the air in and out at the nostrils without changing a thing. Resolve now to be a witness to our breath. Resolving now to be a witness to the breath as we shift our attention to the navel region. Once again, resolve to be a witness to the breath as we watch the natural rise and fall of the navel with each passing breath. Watch watching the natural rise and fall of the navel with each passing breath. Let's count together backwards now from 10 as the navel rises, 10 the navel falls, 9 the navel rises, 9 the navel falls. Stay with your count, your breath. All the way down to 1, trying not to lose count. And as you're ready, you can slowly release the count. Release the breath, release the attention to drift effortlessly. Focusing simply on sensations, impulses, vibrations that are rising and falling in our bodies. Remaining still, allowing any passing thoughts to drift by like clouds in a clear blue sky. Allowing the body natural healing and regeneration. Moving into sattva gunda, mode of goodness. We move through postures, engage the mode of passion as we come to corpse pose. We allow for the mode of goodness to take over our entire body and being. Homeostatic balance naturally achieved, spontaneous healing naturally arriving. Simply let go. Allowing for all things to be exactly as they are. Very relaxed place. Begin to shift our awareness back to the navel region. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly once again. Gradually beginning to deepen our connection to breath. Breath to expand on the inhalations and exhalations. slowly once again can allow movement in the head, toes, fingers, and nose. Like you're waking from a restful slumber, allow any natural moves, guiding ourselves eventually, effortlessly to a comfortable side lying position. And as you come to your side, let's return to stillness. Abiding awareness remains. Let's use the strength of the hands to press up comfortably to a natural seated position in much the same way as we began. We will close cross-legged with the palms resting to the knees, thumb and forefinger to touch. Long spine, smooth face, eyes closed. And shift our attention once again to the nostrils, noticing the transformative effects of the yoga practice on the breath. Shifting our attention to the brow center, resolving now to bring this sense of awareness and connection with us out off the mat. Into the world, into our work, relationships, our homes. Resolving to integrate the yoga in our daily lives. Bring the hands together at heart level, gesturing forward towards the Lord in the heart, the Satguru, the inner one who knows, giving our customary thanks and gratitude to the teachers, to this amazing breath, and to one another. This amazing ohana of yogis worldwide. Closing customarily, namaste. And allowing the eyes to come open. Thank you. Mahalo nui. Thanks a lot. We're grateful to be here on Live Yoga Channel. We've got lots of exciting programming, so we appreciate you joining us here this morning. We appreciate you subscribing. Get on there and subscribe. We are going to be moving in the direction of a little bit of a hiatus in the days ahead. We'll keep you posted. We'll let you know when the lives are going to be happening and not. We may be off next week for sure, so we'll take a little vacation. But through all that, there's plenty up online, and there's still great Wellness Wednesday programming coming up as well. So lots of great things happening on the channel. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your feedback. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing your yoga out in the world. And we'll see you soon. We'll be in touch. Appreciate the support. Live Yoga Channel. Aloha.